welcome, Devil Sniper here, and today I'm bringing you episode number 30 of our career mode with West Ham United. As you know, this is the summer transfer window for season number 2, and it's time to get down to doing some business and bringing some additional quality in to our fantastic squad that we're already building. So we're going to have a quick flick through of the shortlist. You may see some new faces on there. Can you pick out my dirty little secret? I don't know if you can, because there is a twist to my dirty little secret, but you won't find out until it's revealed, which is a bit of a pain. But it's alright for me because I already know. So, moving on swiftly, we're going to take a risk in this episode and trial something completely different. Essence on the word trial, because what we're going to do is invite players to actually take a trial. We have approached their clubs, they know that we're interested in a player, and instead of doing an actual formal review, we're actually going to bring them to West Ham and give them a small trial, just to see if they're what we expect. So, Daniel Bentley, Southend, goalkeeper, value between 600 and 800,000. We've been watching him all season, or all last season I should say, and we know that he's a good shot stopper. He's very good one-on-one. He does lack when it comes to crosses and catching, so that's something that we already know we have to work on. But we want to put him through his paces on throwing and goal kicks. Now, from a throwing perspective, he's not too bad. We know what we have to work with there. From a goal kick perspective, he lacks a bit of power. For someone of his height, I would expect him to be able to kick the ball a lot further, which means we've got to work on his technique, and that's something that we're prepared to do. Now, we move on to Antonio Rudiger, and we're trialling two new defensive techniques. Now, he can play centre-back and right-back. He plays for Stuttgart. His value between 2.4 and 8.5 million. I actually trialled this out in the Bundesliga. I went to the association, the Bundesliga Association, and we were doing a trial day on different aspects of defending and awareness for defenders. Now, this basically is very simplistic. This is all about stamina for a defender, all about his reading of a situation, whether he should do a stand tackle or a slide tackle. And we condensed it down, and this is a much harder styled practice for him. You basically have to stop the attackers getting to the penalty box, and you have to do that by stand tackling or slide tackling. But you have to be aware that as soon as you put a tackle in, be it a stand tackle or a slide tackle, the next player will automatically go. So it works on his awareness, and it works on his ability to read the situation of what tackle he should put in for that situation. Is it worth that last second lunge, or is it a standing tackle that he can read quite simplistically? And as you can see, Rudiger doesn't do too well, but it's his first attempt at the test, and I have to say he's not doing too bad, to be honest. And on that case, as you know, it's not me actually doing this. This is my eldest doing this, so kudos. She's not doing too bad, to be fair, and I quite enjoy watching her as she does the lunging on Lewandowski. But that aside, that's what the test is all about. We then move on to Hector Herrera. Unfortunately, Neves, who we were after, wasn't available because he had just literally gone out on loan. This was actually done in Porto. I had to get some balsa wood from a local distributor to set up the 1-2 walls. And I have to thank Porto for allowing us to use their pitch and their facilities to be able to do this. So Hector Herrera is a player that we're interested in. He's got a great engine on him, but I want to see if he had a good passing side to his game. And we set up some basic and simple tests. These are the tests that we actually use for our under-12s in the West Ham Academy. It's basic awareness, it's basic passing, it's basic simple one-touch passing, 1-2 passing that gives them the awareness for as they get older and hopefully can develop into a fantastic player. As we've seen with Martinho Consal, who's come through the ranks already through the Youth Academy, he's looking pretty special, and hopefully he will break into the first team. But as you can see from Hector Herrera, he also has the nice trick passing. He has a very good passing ability, a very good awareness, a very good space awareness, and it's something that I like to see in my midfielders. It's very crucial that they can all pass, and they have a good engine, and they can all tackle. Now, Herrera ticks the boxes with the engine, the tackling, and for me, he ticked the boxes with the actual passing. Now, I am going to make a move for Bentley. As you know, he's 22 years old. His contract does expire in 11 months, but we can't approach him for a free transfer because he's under the required age limit. Even though I do feel he turns 23 quite soon, he'll still be under the actual age limit. So what we're going to do is put a bid in for him, because we know as soon as it gets to the contract expiring, Southend are going to renew the contract and just make him more expensive. So we're going to try and strike while the iron is hot. We know they want to sell. They know we want to buy. It's a buyer's market. Well, essentially it's a seller's market at this moment in time, but I'm quite happy with offering £400,000. Now, we are going to go for Rudiger because I feel he's a great replacement for Collins. It'll be unfortunate, I should say, to see Collins go, but 3 million plus Collins makes it about a £4.5 million deal, which I would have thought would have been enough. But unfortunately, Stuttgart totally and utterly disagree. They're not happy with the money. They're interested in the player, sort of, but the money's just not good enough, which is a great shame. I really would like to know how much they do want, so I do try and offer up Vaste in as an additional player. Obviously, swap him out for Collins. Perhaps Collins is too old. Vastey is more of an attacking player. And obviously, we'll see how that comes off. But Southend are playing a little bit of hardball. 400,000 is not quite enough. They do value him between 5 and 700,000. And I'm going to go with 500,000. And that's going to be my maximum limit, because I feel that he's not worth much more than that at this moment in time with the current issues that he has on his goalkeeping, which, as I say, is from crosses and from his goal kicks. Now, Rudiger, again, a player that I really do want to bring in as a replacement for Collins and add that depth in the back four, because we do need that depth in the back four. I really don't feel we need depth in the midfield or on the wings. We've got plenty of left midfielders, right midfielders. We've got an abundance of centre midfielders and centre defensive midfielders. Hence why George Moncur is going out on loan, and he will be going to Watford to hopefully develop a little bit more, come back and set the club on fire. Now, Southend do come back. They've taken the 500,000, so we will offer the contract to Daniel Bentley. Hopefully he'll come to the club. I'm sure he will at the end of the day, because we're West Ham. Why else would you not want to come to West Ham? It'll be absolutely ridiculous. He will be put down as squad rotation. That is the theory this season. We will be rotating our squad quite a bit. We're going to have to, because we're going to be a bit short players, because we are loaning out quite a few players and we are going to be selling a few players, and I just want the best of the best at the club. And I know that comes at a cost. Now, Stuttgart do come back and finally give me a realistic fee for Rudiger, which is 6 million, which to me is a lot of money. That is a lot of money at this moment in time. When I look at my budget, that is a huge amount out of my budget, and it's quite worrying. As you will see, Gordon, we get 60,000 back from him, but 6 million is quite a chunk. We're going to have to work on Stuttgart, see if we can play some hardball with them, like Arsenal, see if we can play some hardball with Arsenal as well, because I'm still interested in Jenkinson. And of course, Ravel Morrison, even though he's turned down our contract extension, is trying to tell me that I should pick him, which is a little bit naughty. He's in no place to do negotiations. But we're going to go straight into the first game of the season at the Bowling. We are taking on Manchester United. It doesn't get any bigger on the first day of the season unless we were playing Spurs, and that would have been a great game to start the season off. But we're not. We're playing Manchester United. They will do. Hopefully they will be our first victims of this season. We're going with an extremely strong side. Adrian, Chambers, Reed, Tompkins, Cresswell in the back four. And then Chalobah, Chiarte, Noble, Downing, Carroll and Enna Valencia in a condensed 4-1-2-1-2. We're condensing the space within the midfield. Hopefully that will pay off, as Manchester United are matching us like for like with the formation. Of course, they do have the advantage of having the likes of Vidal. But it's Manchester United who start off the absolute brighter. Great cross in, great header, but Adrian is equal to the task. And not only that, but instead of just hoofing the ball out, we play the ball out majestically. Such is our confidence, and something that we've been working on in training is to, you know, be a lot calmer when it comes to defending. Not to rush, not to overplay something. Get the ball out in a smooth, majestic fashion, and hopefully not cause ourselves too many issues. As Fellaini knocked a nice ball inside there to one Mata, but Mata again just puts that shot just wide. But Andy Carroll dropping deep there, really dropping a little bit too deep for my liking. Knocking the ball into Downing, Downing onto Noble, Noble out to Cresswell, Cresswell back into the big man himself, Andy Carroll, who fires the ball into Valencia. Valencia plays the ball forward, just unfortunately behind Chalobah, but Chalobah looking to get down that right hand side to swing the cross in, and a great defensive block there from Manchester United. But it is Noble with the corner, looking to swing this into the back post for the big man Andy Carroll, comes to the penalty spot via Chalobah and into the back of the net. The Manchester United man on the post. How did he not header that clear is just unbelievable. But Chalobah with a beautiful header into the top corner to give us a 1-0 lead after 28 minutes. A beautiful corner from Noble just by the penalty spot. But the player on the post, is that Jones? Phil Jones on the post? He jumps a fraction too early there for my liking. No, it looks like it's Raphael. I do apologise. It looks like it's Raphael. He jumps a fraction too early. He spies it is coming towards him. He jumps too early. And by the time he's reached the peak of his jump, the ball is over him and in the back of the net, which is no big deal. But that gives us the first goal of the season and an absolutely beautiful way to start this season off with Chiarte with the ball inside the West Ham half, creating space and time for himself. Knocks it into Chambers. Chambers into Valencia, but Fellaini goes straight through the back of Valencia. Not a very nice tackle at all, and Valencia has shown his dismay with Fellaini. Does that look like he put a head into his chest just then? It looked like he went for a headbutt. Valencia being a little bit short compared to Fellaini. It looked like he went for a headbutt there. I'm not sure if it is or if it's just a deception from the height perspective. But Valencia was extremely unhappy with the tackle. And you can see why, because Fellaini made no effort for the ball and just went straight through the back of him, clattered through the back as Vidal knocks the ball out to the left-hand side for Manchester United. Nice back heel into the box into Chicharito. Fellaini with the header, but he puts it just past the post. And again, Manchester United looking to hold the ball as the referee does blow that half-time whistle. We're going in at half-time at the Bowland. West Ham United 1, Manchester United 0, and the Bowland faithful are in great voice, enjoying the first day, the opening day of the season, and enjoying the fact that we are leading 1-0 against Manchester United, who did beat us last season. And that's a wound that is still left open. But the great defensive work again. Tompkins knocking the ball out to Creswell, reading the play so very well. And of course, we're travelling away to Stoke City. Can we put that thumping behind us and go and grab 3 points from Stoke City? As West Ham pick up the ball with Valencia, knocking it out to Creswell on that left-hand side. We're in the 57th minute. Beautiful ball over the top into Valencia. Valencia has the time. Goes for the shot. No, he chips it to the back post. Oh, Andy Carroll with a great opportunity there, but he couldn't squeeze the header in. That was a great piece of vision there from Enner Valencia. He saw the run of Andy Carroll. He saw the space that Andy Carroll was in. Instead of being selfish and going for the shot, he puts it to the back post, and Andy Carroll, unfortunately, cannot put the ball in the back of the net as Manchester United had a great attack there. Rooney missed an absolute sitter by hitting the keeper, then hitting it straight on a post. We're going to make a few substitutions, and it will see the debut, the home debut for Martinho Consal, who puts a great challenge in there. Did he catch hold of the Manchester United player there? I'm not 100% sure, but the cross came in. It looked like he took a bit of a deflection of Martinho Consal. As you see here, he lunges in. Oh, he's a little bit away from the defender. Looks like it took a deflection of him, but nonetheless, Fellaini, of course, was offside as Manchester United starting to gather a bit of pressure, starting to gather a bit of steam, trying to add pressure onto West Ham. But West Ham looking to catch him on the counter-attack. A great ball forward into Enner Valencia. Valencia still got space in front of him. The Manchester United defender committed. Valencia on the left foot. He's hit the post. Unbelievable. He done everything right there. The Manchester United defender committed on him. It gave him an extra few yards, and unfortunately, he struck the post as Consal on that right-hand side tried to do the fake shot, but gets tackled. Manchester United coming away with the ball, looking to hit their counter-attack. The referee has the whistle to his lips. The referee blows the full-time whistle. The first game of the season has concluded. West Ham United 1, Manchester United 0. A fantastic start to the season. Nathaniel Chalobah with the only goal of the game, a header in the 24th minute of the match, as you will see. What a fantastic game. And of course, man of the match is back. Man of the match is back. And it has to be Chalobah. It has to be Chalobah. What a game the boy put in. What a result for the opening day of the season.
I used to dream about cars and things, about being a star and things. I thought that